Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the project called Land of Conquest. Now there's a bunch of red flags. We're going to look into this. Is this actually a scam or is this actually a real legit project that you could reap profits from? Today we're going to dive very deep into this project and see exactly what's going on. So please make sure to like, subscribe and stay tuned for this video. Hello everybody, my name is Rick, here live at the Digits Club once again. Today we're going to look into Lands of Conquest, see if this is actually a legit project, so let's jump right into it. Lands of Conquest is promising to be a play-to-earn game much like Clash of Clans, meaning that you will be able to play the game for absolutely free, but you will actually earn money while doing it. Collect NFTs, attack other players, attack AI, etc. So they promise quite a lot. Again, I'm no financial advisor, this is not financial advice, but I'm going to dive into it right away. Their website is a bit laggy. When you go over here, oh, see, that's what I mean. We can see that they sell land, which is pretty cool. You can buy over 22.5 thousand NFT lands. Now, I like NFT lands, it's a good idea, but here is my first red flag, and I have a bunch of these, you guys. So again, it's not financial advice, but in my opinion, this project is likely to be a rug pull. Now, I don't know, I hope it's not, but I personally think it is. And I'm going to bring you guys on my thinking process, why I think that it is a rug pull, why I don't trust this project. And if you guys eventually end up disagreeing with me, I would love to hear it from you. My first red flag is that these lands, these artworks, they don't correlate with how the actual game looks. Now I'll show you guys some more examples in a little bit, but the game, it doesn't look like this at all. So when a design, it does not correlate with the gameplay at all, it's a massive red flag. So they also don't explain too much how the lands actually will work, so it's a big red flag for me. It sounds like a scam. But then again, you know, I'm not sure on that. But for me, it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. Then we go over to their HERO NFTs. Apart from buying a land, you can also buy HERO NFTs. In addition to helping players lead their troops in attacks, Heroes NFT reflect the value of players. Only troops led by heroes can get XTAL benefits. Okay, now all of this is coming soon, so it's not even here yet, and we can't really see the NFTs either. They are just shadows, so at the moment it's nothing quite yet. Then here we have MECH NFTs, which will basically provide additional bonuses to the settlements of players that are going to be playing this game. Also, this is not available as of right now, and again, you know, it's a very the project is very new. So this could all be explained that it's still in development. So I'm not going to go too far in depth on the things that you know that they're saying it's coming soon. Fair enough. You know what I mean? Fair enough. That is not a red flag for me. That's just still under development, right? Here we see the actual gameplay. Now, not only does it seem like an absolute total mobile game, which then again, it is not the worst, right? It's not that's not the worst part, but this does not look at all like the designs that they've put on the website, nor do the NFTs look like what we see here as an avatar in the corner. Also, the game, it's basically a plain ripoff of basically any mobile game you've ever played. Now again, that is not the worst part, right? We've seen plenty of rip-off mobile games doing incredibly well. That is not my concern. My concern is the designs do not correlate. The website is super buggy. That is thus far my two first red flags. Now here they say equipment, material, research, transit, stations, and resource collection. These things are not clickable. Oh, they are clickable, my bad. So you can click on them and then you will have a little video seeing, you know, what's going on. So this is the transit stations. You'll be able to click on it and every day you will get supply. Pretty straightforward. Here is the resource collecting. You will get mines and farms and they will produce stuff. As per usual, here is the research tab. You will be able to conduct research, and yeah, it's literally just like Clash of Clans, really. Then we have the equipment material, and this takes a while to load. There we go. What is this? Okay, here you can create new things. Right, you can craft new items by putting some items together and then buy a different item with that kind of thing. Okay, So yeah, these are cool things, but overall it's just a bit like a mobile game. Now let's take a look at the tokenomics, as I have another red flag, unfortunately, for the tokenomics as well. They are taking a massive whopping 20% cut for the team and the consultants. Now, normally I would be okay with this because this is clearly for both the advisors and for the team, but we don't have a doxed team. In fact, we don't even have a undoxed team. We have absolutely no clue who is in this company. I'm going to go over this white paper in absolute detail in a bit, but just to show you guys, there is no team page anywhere. Nothing, nada, not even a undoxed team. For all we know, there's 3 people working here without any advisors, right? So if you take 20% for the team and the advisors, the absolute bare minimum that I need to know is how many people are there in the team, and preferably doxed. How much experience do you got? What's your name? Do you have a LinkedIn page for me, right? Nothing. Absolutely nada. So that is a big red flag. If they put only 10% for the team, it would have been a different story. That would have been very small. 20%, although kind of average, it is near the higher end. I've seen fully doxed small or big teams that have only taken 15 or 10% for the team. So 20% for an undoxed, unknown amount of team members, it's way too much. It's way too much. 1% for the IGO, IEO, 12% for the strategic investment. Very vague. Strategic investment. What does that mean? What kind of investments are we talking about exactly? Is it marketing investments or what is it about, right? So strategic investment, in my opinion, is far too vague. Elaborate. Any form of elaboration will do. Any form of, just info. I need info, all right? 6% seed seed investment. I might be really stupid, but investment? What is that? I only know investment. So either I'm really stupid or they put a really awfully dumb grammatical error in here. Regardless though, 6% seed investment. All right. 11% ecological fund. And then 25% game and land incentive. That's quite basic. Of course, if you're an IGO, you're going to be putting a lot of tokens into the game. Fair enough. And then 25% for liquidity. All right. And then they put 2 tokens here, but they have a 3 token system. The SLG, the governance token, and the one listed on the exchanges. And they have XTAL. It is used to play to earn rewards, currency in-game, and players increase NFT by consuming XTAL. But if we go over to their DokuSign white paper, we see that they actually introduced a 3rd token as well, which is the LOC Gold. LOC Gold is the currency in-game. Players can use USDT to buy LOC Gold. So that's basically their gems kind of thing. But anyways, it's not on their website for some reason, but they do have not 2, but 3 tokens in grand total. Now here we see their roadmap. Again, I've been very critical thus far. It is worth pointing out that it is a very new project. So some of my feedback points are just because it's an early development. I realize that. So let's look at their roadmap. We see, wow, there's no way. Oh my God. Just for a little bit of context here, you guys, I am not able to scroll down. If I do one scroll down, it immediately goes to the second page. So I'm not able to scroll down. But this roadmap, I'll have to scroll down to read this. And I cannot click on it. So I simply cannot see the seed round. I only see community lounge. And that is all that I'm able to see. Very, very poor UX UI design here again. Then the strategic round is also cut off. I'm not able to see most of it. They say here though, official website V1 release, game art and graphics release. So we're seeing in Q2 the website had already been released, meaning that they had plenty of time to fix these small bugs and errors that I'm finding. Launchpad alpha version, okay. We see the token listing here in Q3, closed beta test, Land NFT sale, and MECH NFT sale. And then in Q4, so that is yet to happen, the game will launch, and Play to Earn will be available, and Android and iOS publish. And then in 2023, they want to introduce Guild Wars and listing on DEX PancakeSwap. Right, so they still have a long way to go. Very, very early development. The game hasn't actually launched yet. The token, of course, has launched. TGE has already happened. We'll look into that in a bit. But yeah, very, very skeptical on this. Again, a very, very bad UX UI design. I can't really see the roadmap. So that's very unfortunate. Moving down, we see the strategic investors and partners. We're looking at, let's see, Bitrue, Mirana, Hubi, Bitkeep. I'm not seeing many big names here. Obviously, we see Gate.io. That's a big one. So that is one. We see BitGet and Bitrue, which are relatively big. Bitkeep. And the rest of the companies are, well, I'm not seeing any massive names. Might be overlooking it. And that's the end of the website. That's it. Over here, we do have a little bit of a navigation system, so we can go to the LAND NFT. They say get your land here. There are a total of 22.5 thousand NFT lands in Land of Conquest world that are all NFTs. Each NFT land is an independent city which players can acquire through purchase and lease in the market. Right, so the marketplace isn't there yet. You cannot buy them yet. They also don't say the utility of the NFT land. They're not saying what exactly it is. They're saying each NFT land is an independent entity which players can acquire through purchase. But they don't say with the NFT land you can build a second settlement, or the NFT land will produce tokens for you, right? So they say that you can buy it, but you can't buy it yet. They say that it's there, but they don't say what it will do. They say it will be for purchasing, but they don't say the price. And they have a design here that does not correlate with how the game looks. Very sketchy in my opinion. Again, it's a very early development, so there are some things explainable because it's early, but I feel like there's too many red flags to just say, oh well guys, it's only early development, so can't do anything about that. Over here, we can also navigate towards the NFT section. It's a mystery box going on. Also, this is coming soon, so we don't have anything yet. HERO NFT coming soon, and then the MECH NFT also coming soon. No additional information. Everything is still coming soon. There's no prices. There's some utility explained, fair enough, but not a lot. So basically, no info on the NFTs on the website. Here we have the token here. They do list the LLC Gold token. The LLC ecosystem contains 2 tokens. And 1 in-game currency LLC Gold. Okay, so they don't call it a token because it's an in-game currency only. That's why. Okay, makes sense. So they have 2 tokens and then 1 in-game currency, making it 3 total currencies used in the ecosystem. The token name is Land of Conquest. Crystal is the second one. These are the token symbols. 10 billion, and here we see token distribution for details. Okay. Maximum supply 1 billion. This is unlimited. Decaying inflation, absolute deflation, additional issuance, no, and here dynamic as issuance. And here again, a very bad UI decision. I want to see usage and whatever else is below here, but I cannot scroll and it is cut off. Also here, tokenomics is cut off. Bad design. Here we have the economic model. We see, of course, all of the tokens and coins that are used. Okay, here we see the Land NFT. They say production, collection, and consumption. Okay, I feel like they're trying to explain the utility of the land, but I'm not really getting the point. Production, does it mean that you get to produce on your land? No, I don't understand. They are not putting out enough information at all. Here we have the token allocation, already looked at this. So yeah, that's that. Here with the community, we'll dive into that in a little bit. Then looking at the coin, you guys, there are some weird stuffies going on, if I have to say so myself. So if we look at the transfers, we are seeing a huge load of transfers. Every minute, dozens of transfers. Here, 27 minutes ago, buttload of transfers. 28 minutes ago, buttloads of transfers. And we're all seeing the same quantity, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Now, okay, fair enough, right? It is a game, so people are, I suppose, transferring the coins and whatnot, but the game isn't out yet, right? The game isn't there. You cannot play it yet. Most of the utilities aren't there yet. So why are people transferring an absurd amount of this token 50 times at a time? So many times. Worth mentioning, all of the transfers are different wallets. They're not the same wallets, they're different wallets. Now, maybe I'm stupid. Educate me if you must. But this is not a normal pattern. Another abnormality here, if we move over to the holders, we can see that nearly 95% of all of the tokens are held by one single wallet. Now, that is virtually everything, right? Then we have one wallet holding 2.7. Then we have Gate.io holding 0.8. MECH.com holding 0.4, meaning that actual people, actual investors, only hold a fraction of the tokens. Then if we look at the token itself, we see that it is worth $3 as of right now. Pattern is weird. We see that when the token launched, it immediately spiked down right away from its peak of 5 cents all the way down to 3 cents. After that, it stayed down with a downward trend with a massive spike out of nowhere, a 1/3 price increase. After that, completely stabilized with another weird spike immediately down. You guys, this is a weird pattern. If we look at the sentiment here on CoinMarketCap, we can also see that a lot of it is bearish, saying it will go and stay down around 3 cents. It's a rug pull, it will go down to 0.01. People calling it a scam, broken hearts being thrown around. We do have some bullish ones, but those are usually bots. Over here, this is just advertisements. This doesn't seem like a coherent comment whatsoever. Moon bag, what do you even mean? So the one couple bullish comments are just trash, barely able to take them serious, and the negative comments are actually really negative. And despite the market going very well over the past 7 days, this coin has been going absolutely down. It is down to 38.70%, which is, massive. Moving over at their white paper, it was quite difficult to find. They didn't put it on their website. So here they have an About Land of Conquest page. We see, that's an MMO strategy blockchain game set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland where warring factions run by warlords, cult leaders, and delinquents have taken over and are in a consistent struggle for land and resources. With thrilling and nuanced PvE and PvP gameplay, the opportunity to make real money, and a substantial and fair economic system. Yeah, so again, the whole concept sounds fun, but creating a fun concept isn't that difficult. SLG, GameFi, play to earn, cartoon, wasteland aesthetic. Cartoon it felt more like a mobile aesthetic. I feel like cartoon definitely feels different. Here they have the market analysis, fun, earn, boring, and pay. So here they put Genshin Impact, Clash of Clans, and Grand Theft Auto. Here they put Axie, and here they could put crypto miners. And then we see Land of Conquest all the way up in fun and earn, marketing themselves as fun to earn. Yes, although I do have to disagree, of course. Because yes, you will earn, but you also have to pay for the NFTs. You have to pay for the land. You have to pay for the gold token. So it cannot be all the way up here in earn if you also have a serious amount of paying to do, right? Then it has to be in the middle. You will earn, you will pay in the middle. They put it all the way at earn, like you don't have to pay anything, not at all, nada, and you will earn a ridiculous amount. That's not really how it is, so I feel like they're marketing that wrong. Fun, I mean, I can't speak of that, the game isn't out yet. I don't know if it's fun, they say it is. Fair enough, I mean, sure. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that is another red flag in my opinion. Then here we see SLG pays high. Conquest gameplay logic and values are benchmarked against production products such as COK, ROK, and Rocket Raiders. Let's see, SLG has a long life cycle, sees GameFi in the SLG field, and innovations fluff. Let's see this. Build the first open world strategy enthusiast community on the blockchain. The NFT value, play to earn, zero cost participation. You only need to download an app and register to participate in the game. They can create their own kingdom in the game from scratch. True. I mean, fair enough. Like, you don't have to buy, right, the NFTs and all that. So, it's true. But on the other hand, I have a feeling that if you actually want to compete and actually be the best, you're gonna have to pay, just like any other game. Here we see the basement building. Again, I want to reiterate, this is not... I know what they mean with cartoony. I understand that how they went for that. It is a little bit cartoony. But the structures mainly, I would not see this as... I would not put this in the category of cartoony. It's just not. I feel like this is just the casual mobile kind of aesthetic. And I just have a hard time calling this actually cartoony. Also, it doesn't feel like it is a game where you can just play a very long while. Over here, again, they say that they're just as fun as Genshin Impact and GTA. Right? That's what they're saying over here. It's just as fun. But again, Clash of Clans is really fun, but it's not the same as Genshin or GTA, right? As Clash of Clans, you play a little bit, you get everything to work, you log off, and in the morning you log on again to play your little town, right? And that is fun, but it's also a bit tedious. So it's not fully made just to be fun. It's a progression game. And Land of Conquest is the same. So to put yourself in the same category as GTA and Genshin Impact, it's uncomparable. I mean, these are not mobile games, right? Clash of Clans is, but Genshin and GTA, they're not even mobile games. So very bad comparisons there. Over here we see PvP and PvE. You can attack players. You can also rally on their own heroes to complete the campaign levels. Fair enough. There will be World Wars, Alliance Wars, and there will also be a World Boss and World Evil. It sounds cool. I'm seeing over here a world map. I haven't seen anything regarding the world map. No screenshots, no information. Will your settlement be somewhere in the world, and will you have neighbors? Is it something like that? Again, we don't know. It's not explained here. So over here, though, yeah, okay, it is explained. There will be a world map, and from time to time, you will, for instance, have world boss spawns and world evils. And I'm not sure if you can attack other players from the world map. They don't specify, but you will be able to attack other players. But you can also play PvE. So again, some missing information, but overall, better information than the other topics. Then here, become a lord. You can get yourself, a character, and you can upgrade it. I'm not sure if they're referring here to the NFT. I don't think this is an NFT. I think everyone will have a lord, but I'm not certain on that. You have a skill system, equip system, and a ranking system. Okay. And here again, the LAND NFTs, the HERO NFTs. Only troops led by heroes can get XTAL benefits. They will help your armies. They will help your town. So again, you can play this game without buying NFTs or land, but it's basically the goal that you're gonna be doing that. Same with the MECH, you're gonna have to pay for that. Here are the 3 tokens. The token instruction went for that. Saw this already. Here we can see the actual roadmap, which was cut off on the website. So here we see prototype demo that was cut off, and here they say the smart contract, launchpad alpha version that was cut off as well, and the rest we were able to look at. And that's the end of the white paper. So again, no team. And when I say no team, I mean no team. We don't have a undocs team. We don't have a docs team. We have nothing. For all we know, could be a one-man show. And that is my absolute biggest red flag I have about this project. Over on their Twitter, they have 101,000 followers, which is an awful lot considering that they have only started in 2022, the beginning, and considering that they haven't even launched their game yet. So more than 100k followers. They also seem to have a absurd amount of interaction. I mean, like an absurd amount of it. 200 to 100 likes on every single tweet, and they tweet like 4 times a day. Seems odd. Doesn't seem realistic. Now, overall, the comments seem to not really be bots, but it just doesn't feel right. Let's see over here. This is another. This is a retweet. Let's find an actual tweet over here. Another 200 like tweet. Can't wait to play this game. Looks good. Land of Conquest sounds good. Good project. Been waiting for this game. Now all of these accounts have, let's see, 1 follower, 2 followers, 1 follower, 1 follower. Nice features, high speed, low cost, seems cool. 1 follower, right? Told my friends about this project and he liked it. Attractive, great work. 1 follower. So they're all they're bots. Okay, they're bots. Come on, let's not sugarcoat it. They're bots. They're not real. This is the best project I've ever seen. A nice project. 1 follower. What have you been up to? All he's doing is the same kind of comments. Look at this. Same comments. It feels great to pay with VPS virtualized. Blah, blah, blah. It's a bot, right? They're all bots. So their Twitter is fully botted. There's no way around it. They are very active, but again, I can't say anything positive about it. Like, you could be very active, sure, but this is just, spamming the same thing mostly and getting it fully liked by bots. Besides, what are they actually tweeting? Let's see. SLG is now live for spot trading. The first 500 traders will purchase at least 2,000 SLG on Babybit. On Bybit, will earn a cut from 150k SLG price pool. Trade here. Okay, so it's like a giveaway. Also, the retweets are not in correlation really. As we can see over here, they have 96 retweets and 177 likes and only 13 comments. Look, now this is very telling, right? So we're seeing a Twitter with supposedly 101,000 followers, right? We're seeing thousands of likes, thousands of comments. People are hyped. People are into it. Boom, look at all of these people. Look at all these people. And then you go to their Instagram and they have 20 followers. You know what I mean? They have six likes. But then again, the point that I'm trying to make is there's no way that there are no bots being used on the Twitter and the Instagram and the Twitter. It's just no comparing this. Obviously, they had some weird patterns on a BSC scan. The sentiment on CoinMarketCap is very bearish. The coin is doing awful movements and weird liquidity, and it dropped tremendously. Their team is not doxed whatsoever, and there are many errors in the website. We are missing a lot of information. A lot of their ideas don't really correlate. The land, it doesn't correlate with the look and feel of the game. They don't explain the utility of many of their NFTs as much as I would have liked it to. Their tokenomics was quite sketchy, 20% for a team when we don't even know how many people are in the team, who the people are. It doesn't make sense. So in my opinion, now I'm no financial advisor, but this is my personal judgment as we are entering the end of this video. There are far too many red flags. I will not invest into this project. The odds, I'm not saying it's a rug pull, okay? Let me clarify. I'm no financial advisor and I'm not saying this is a rug pull. I'm saying the chances of this being a rug pull are too high. So I am not going to invest in something where the odds of this project being a rug pull being so high that it's just not worth it anymore. But I'm very curious, what do you guys think of it? Seriously, I really am. So please go down to the comments and tell me like, hey, you're wrong. This is a very promising project because, or hey, you're right because. Let's have some interaction. I'm always very curious to what you guys think. And always, please make sure to leave a like. It really helps. And don't forget to subscribe. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.